Going, I think. Is it live? We might be. Yeah, hi. We exist. Maybe.
Good evening, folks. This is Storytime with Scrappy and Friends, episode 131, apparently. This is a kind of an emergency episode, so to speak. We're reading. Well, first and foremost, with me today are Harry and Radoran,
Hello.
and unfortunately not Pedriva, who could not be here today.
For whatever reason.
So we were going to continue the Love Live Sunshine story. You're gonna miss it all by Ottermelon, but we're missing personnel, so we are going with a one-shot instead. And our one-shot covers the Disney cartoon Star vs. the Forces of Evil. That show ran from 2015 until 2019 and was basically a magical girl comedy, drama, action series. That's just kind of, basically Western magical girl in the
Yeah. It like started as
class.
it started as like a comedy and then it started to be more drama by the end of it.
Yes, Western magical girl series in the classic magical girl sense, and also kind of also in the Sailor Moon sense.
I never really thought about it like that. In that sense, I guess might be the first magical girl adjacent thing I watched, which is kind of funny to think about.
You've never seen Card Captors before?
No.
Well, Card Captor is Magical Girl.
I know about that, so.
So yes, the story of that show starts basically with Princess Star Butterfly of the Kingdom of Muni going to Earth to do her magical girl queenliness test, as TV tropes likes to call it. You know, she's basically housed with a Earth family and hijinks ensue.
Yeah. Wasn't it like she was just being too much of a nuisance? She just got sent to Earth.
I mean, she needed to go somewhere safe to try and to practice her magic.
Right.
So yeah, I forgot how chaotic she was early on.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, she is housed with an Earth family, her best friend Marco Diaz, and yeah, first season is mostly comedic with sprinkles, I guess, of the greater lore of Muni thrown in. And as the show goes on, it became more serialized, more serious, and we get a bit more. We learn a lot more about the history of Star's home and her family as well.
I do remember it going places for sure. I remember the ending being very controversial. I'll say that much.
This this story covers, I believe, the events of I believe somewhere around season 3. It has been nearly a decade since I've seen any episodes of the show.
So, season 3 was the end, right? How many? I don't.
Season 4 was the end.
Okay.
I'm not sure what season this story is supposed to take place around, but it's the period where Queen Moonstar's mother was AWOL, and Star had to serve as acting queen because had to serve as acting queen and was having all the emotional breakdowns over it.
Yep.
So this is just a little one shot kind of covering Star's, I guess, mindset during that time period.
Okay.
And reprising the role of Marco today will be Radoran, who I'm sure knows tons about this show.
Yeah, cartoons. I've watched those.
Yeah.
I'll be voicing Star because there's literally no one else. And so the title of this story is "She's Never Going to Be Like Her Mother," which that's definitely a Star versus title. Really fits her. It fits her mindset quite well, unfortunately. So she's never going to be like her mother by Be So For Real Bro.
Great name, I love that.
The summary of the story is a cold splash of reality hit Star Butterfly. What if her mother never came back? The people of Muni would be doomed because she wasn't good enough. Never listened to never listened to her mother when she should have. Never took things seriously. She can't breathe anymore. The air itself seems to be strangling her, refusing to fill her lungs. And why should it? She's a sorry excuse for a queen. And she's not even queen yet. Or stars a breakdown about not being good enough. Marco helps her through it. Great summary. Alright. This is She's Never Going to Be Her Mother by Be So For Real Bro. She had gotten used to ignoring the whispers about her, the eyes following her every move. She lived with the weight of their expectations. Did her best to shrug off the way people would frown at her and mutter, "She's never going to be like her mother." Star used to laugh when they said it. She didn't want to be like her mother. Her mother was drawn in, quiet, and regal in all the ways Star was not. She carried the weight of Muni like it was nothing. Moon Butterfly was born to be a queen. Star Butterfly was not. That had already become that had become abundantly clear to Star, even before stepping foot on Earth. Star never pretended to be anything she wasn't. She rode around on Warnicorns, sparred with the knights, and partied with Ponyhead. She was loud, crazy, and free. The untamable Princess of Muni, who was nothing like her. When she came to Earth, Marco made her think. He was always so worried about her safety and about being responsible. He was smart, reasonable, and polite. Nothing like Star. Somehow they got on like a house on fire. Star softened Marco's sharp edges, and Marco steadied her chaos. Star didn't know what she would do if Marco wasn't here right now. If he wasn't here by her side as she met with a noble of Muni for what seemed like the 100th time. Queen Star, when will you have a proper coronation? It is tradition, and we cannot. Star huffed and cut the nobleman off. Acting queen, my mom will come back. Oh, by the by, I've read this before, but I guess I forgot that a lot of the text is apparently in present tense. So, if I mess that up, I apologize in advance. Marco sent her a sympathetic glance from where he stood beside her. He knew better than anyone how much he hated being called. Marco was the only person she let herself talk to about it, lest she sound like even more of a whiny baby to the kingdom. The nobleman ignored Star and continued droning on and on about coronations and preparations and tradition. Star felt as if she was trapped inside of one of Romulus's crystals. She could feel her skin getting tighter by the second. Balling her hands into fists, Star did her best to resist tearing her hair from her head.
Why don't we table this discussion?
Marco cut the nobleman off abruptly, voice squeaky like a got when he was nervous.
Star has some stuff to do. Super important. You know, running the kingdom.
The nobleman considered Marco before eventually stepping back and leaving. Of course, we will pick this up later.
Right.
Marco affirmed, before grabbing Star's wrist and dragging her into an empty room of the castle. She still couldn't think straight, mind occupied by the whispers of the kingdom. Their words their words crawled over her skin, crawling to the deepest parts of her soul, infiltrating her sense of self. She knew she wasn't going to be the queen her mom was, but she didn't think she'd be this bad. Failing the kingdom and everyone in it. Still unable to set everything right even after weeks of trying. A cold splash of reality hit Star Butterfly. What if her mother never came back? The people of Muni would be doomed because she wasn't good enough. Never listened to her mother when she should have. Never took things seriously. She couldn't breathe anymore. The air itself seemed to be strangling her, refusing to fill her lungs. And why should it? She was a sorry excuse for a queen. And she wasn't even queen yet. All of a sudden, there were hands grabbing her face. Why were there hands grabbing her face? Star forced her eyes open and was met with Marco looking every bit as panicked as Star felt.
Star, what's going on?
She choked on a sob and fell into Marco's arms. He caught her softly, panicking even further. She shouldn't be pushing this onto her friend. Now she was a bad queen and a bad best friend. Marco pushed her back to look into her eyes again.
Star? Star, I can't help you. I can't help you if I don't know what's wrong. Tell me, what's going on?
She looked away from his comforting brown eyes in shame. I don't know how to do this, Marco. Marco's face twisted in confusion.
What?
I'm never going to be as good as my mom, she said quietly. I don't even know how... I didn't even know how much she did until she was gone. She runs Muni all on her own, and I don't know how to do that. I can't even get through a conversation alone.
That's not true.
Marco started. Star cut him off. Marco, what if she never comes back? I'll have to do it. I'll have to do this all on my own. I barely know how to be in a relationship. I can't run a kingdom.
You're not alone, Star. I'm here for you the whole way, I promise.
Star sobbed again. I'm not sobbing. They all expect me to... I guess I am. They all expect me to know what to do, but I'm 15! On Earth, I can't even drive yet. I have no idea what to do. I'm trying. I promise I am. I swear. Ugh. I have no idea how to do this. But Muni needs me to know. Muni needs me to know. And I'm failing them, Marco. I'm failing them. Marco waited for Star's eyes to return to him before speaking.
You're not failing anyone, Star.
But I am Marco. Marco huffed as if that was the most ridiculous thing he'd ever heard.
Star Butterfly, you are the most talented, amazing, awesome, kick-ass princess slash acting queen I've ever met. Maybe you're still figuring out the whole ruling Muni thing. That's okay. You're gonna figure it out. Because you're Star Butterfly, the most stubborn princess there ever was.
Thanks. Thanks. I don't know how to... Thanks, Marco. Jeez. This is why I don't voice these characters anymore. Star laughed, trying her best to wipe the tears from her eyes.
No one is expecting you to be perfect, Star.
Marco continued.
You just got a whole kingdom thrust at you. I think you get to be figuring it out still. I mean, imagine if I was queen. I'd be a mess. I'd probably never get out of bed.
Smart. Yeah, smart styled. She's styled all over the place. Just... Star smiled despite herself. Queen Turdina.
You have done so much, Star. Give yourself some credit. You're running a country, yeah, but you aren't running it alone. I'm right here.
I don't know what I ever did to deserve a friend like you. Sounds so passive aggressive. I don't know what I ever did to deserve a friend like you. Star hugged Marco tight, savoring every minute of comfort.
Yeah, I'm pretty great, aren't I?
Star shoved him in the chest, giggling to herself. Okay, Diaz, Star mocked. What do you say about making us some nachos? Marco grumbled, but reluctantly started walking in the direction of the food.
Why do I always have to make the food?
Star skipped along behind him. Because you love me. Marco rolled his eyes and laughed.
Unfortunately.
And that's the end.
Very short.
Apparently, it's a
you.
part one of a series. I
Oh, I just.
haven't read any of.
Oh,
They
interesting.
might just be one shots. I didn't look.
I'm looking at it. The second story is unfinished. It's 6 chapters long apparently.
Oh.
It was updated as of this month, so maybe we.
Yo.
15-minute stream. Let's go.
I haven't read any of the second story is called Moon the Daunted, so
Yeah,
I
so
have not
it's-
read any chapters of it. So
yeah.
if we were to go through it, it would be a be a loot box in this case.
Is that really all we're doing?
Yeah, is that really it?
Dang.
Well, we didn't have. I mean, I forgot how short this chapter was.
Yeah, that's insane. Like,
It went so fast.
yeah.
Well, y'all can talk about the story. I need to eat some food.
I mean, what is that to say, really? It kind of just came and went really quickly. I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
that. I don't know.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, there were
Yeah.
some typos with the few grammatical errors, like lack of capitalization of proper nouns. Is that what we say?
I had to like
I think the proper nouns were capitalized well. It's just the start of the sentences.
I had to remember who a lot of the characters were because they did just kind of name drop like a lot of characters there.
It's very much it's a story. It's a fan fiction for fans.
Ah,
Yeah, and unfortunately, I am not a fan.
so a lot of it probably just went over your head.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Tanner
was
would
nice.
be grumbling about. I feel like Tanner would be grumbling about this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, it was a nice one shot. I don't really have much to say about it though. Maybe like, if it was a more fleshed out story, like I feel this is like a good feels like a good concept piece than anything.
Yeah, this is like something you come up with like in the shower.
Yeah. I feel like that this could
Excuse
be.
me, I come with all my ideas on the toilets.
You know what? That works too.
Yeah. Like this is a.
I scroll Twitter on the toilet, but you do you.
Yeah. Yeah, this feels like a good concept more than anything. Other than that, I don't really know what to say about it. I'm sorry.
Y'all are gonna have the work. That's y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all have some. y'all step up your game for feedback. Because I don't want to be revisiting this year 7 and like no one has anything.
What do you? Can you say that question again?
I do think y'all. Pardon my bluntness, but I do think we need to step up our game on feedback. I don't want to revisit this story year 7 and then we don't have anything to say about it.
Dude, I'm terrible at feedback, and I'm even worse if it's like something really basic. Because I don't want to say, "Oh, it's basic." It's basic, but it works. It's like, I don't want to say that. Because like basic to me carries a similar connotation to mid, and
Yeah.
and like I don't want to say it's mid.
I chose the worst time to get a salad. I'm so sorry. Okay,
Listen,
so
for what it's worth, this was written at least well.
It was, yeah. I mean, it certainly feels
It's
like
a
the characters. Um, I know how.
that sounds like damning by faint praise.
Well, no, seriously, really though, I know firsthand how hard it can be to write characters well and like not um mess them up, and I think this guy did it well. Like, it certainly feels like Star, and certainly feels like Marco. So, you know,
It does remind me that yeah, I did love these characters. I do like the general setting they inhabit.
I guess the
I,
biggest compliment I can give it is the fact that since it is like very short and I really don't want to say basic, but um it's it feels like the fact that it's like an idea of a premise, um and it's not like a very long story. The concept of the story makes me want to see it fleshed out. Like, I like this idea of Star being all like concerned about being um like taken over for her, like, the queen and all that. Um but it's like this one shot specifically doesn't give too much to work off of. So it's like it's something I want to see fleshed out more than anything. Like that's the biggest compliment I can give it. Like, the concept makes me want something more, I guess.
Based off of the summary or like the list of tags for the second story, you may get your wish granted
Right.
because the episode that this story kind of takes place around had kind of a. It may have been part of that like Battle for Muni miniseries. I can't remember,
Hmm.
but the episode Stark having to be acting queen was juxtaposed by a flashback episode with young Moon having to take over as queen after the death of her mother.
Right. Yeah. Keep in mind as well, like, I haven't thought about Star versus the Forces of Evil in over a decade at this point. So a lot of general knowledge is not exactly at the forefront of my mind at the moment.
Well, I'm bringing it up that I'm bringing up I guess the parallels because both of the stories within the show itself were basically about young ascendant queen having to be comforted, having to make their way as a ruler with the help of a male friend in this case.
Right.
So the second story seems like it will give you, I guess, might even more fleshed out take on the first story.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because the second story is about Moon and Star's father, River.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, right.
So yes, I believe that's. Yes, I apologize. Be so for real, bro. That's just a great username.
I love it.
I apologize if my I guess feedback sounds a little what's the word? Stilted, stunted. I don't know, but
We're so out of it.
and this is why we're doing a short episode today.
Yeah.
Unless you all have one shot in your back pocket.
Not really. I had nothing planned.
Not unless you want me to read my manga in Japanese.
Wouldn't that be something? I mean, you you didn't have a backup or anything, did you, Scrappy? Is that it? Are we just gonna end there?
This was the backup.
Do we have a backup for the backup?
Let me check AO3. Unless you want to read a one-shot episode. Unless you want to read a one-shot story that follows up the finale of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, I think that's all I got today.
Oh, all right then.
or a 2-part Miraculous Ladybug fan fiction, which is kind of a salt fic, but isn't like as salty as other salt fics.
Well, fair enough.
Some other time, perhaps.
Yes.
The 2 chapters collectively are only 8,000 words, but I don't think I'm into. I'm not. I don't think I'm up to it today.
Yeah, that's fine.
If we did read it, it would be the first miraculous. Actually, see, we've only read. Okay, we've read 2 before actually. I don't know. It'd be the first miraculous story we've read on air that doesn't. That's just
That
some
doesn't
random
work.
trivia for you. It would be the first miraculous story we read on air that does not have Chloe in it. Just some random trivia for you.
Okay. Oh well. Well, I guess it's fine then. This would just be like the shortest episode ever, I guess.
The shortest episode of story time.
We've had shorter.
Have we?
Yes, we have had shorter.
How short are we talking?
Let's check the channel. I think there's a episode that's like maybe just 22 minutes.
What the hell?
Excuse me.
Let me look at the playlist.
Yeah, put the playlist on the screen so everyone can see where to subscribe to.
I'd have to change the stream.
That is a risk I'm willing to take.
Huh. If you want to cheat, episode 13, there were 3 parts of it. Parts 1 and 2 were like not even 20 minutes.
What happened with that episode again?
I'd have to look at it. It probably connection issues.
Sounds about right. There was something. I mean, episode 26 when we read. Oh yeah, that Amore shipping story. That one's only 43 minutes. I could have sworn there was an episode that we had to kind of like break up into 2 parts because something just disconnected. Oh yeah, the Sabrina Erica fic.
I don't remember
That one.
that happening to that.
Both of those episodes are both actually. Wait, never mind. Could have sworn it's something we had to like break into 2 videos to just cut out. Well, I can't find it right now.
I'm just kind of looking for.
Oh, episode 21, the Gala group chat story. Part 2 is like 19 and a half minutes.
Ceasefire Days Part 4 is 27 minutes. What the heck?
What?
Why was that so short?
Wait, what episode?
What was it? Ceasefire Days Part 4, episode 123.
We sound so nerdy when we say that.
I guess the actual Great Disney Games was only 24 minutes, but that's not a stream, so.
24 minutes of quality. Oh, episode 122 was really short. So, I mean, okay, we're longer than episode 123 now, so I think we're good.
Yeah.
Episode 105 was only like a bit under 32 minutes. Wow, you really were playing Banjo-Tooie for like a hot minute, like 2023.
I do remember that. I remember playing Rayman 3 for a while. Anyways, should we just...
So...
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I guess at this point we can just talk about future plans.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else, right?
Yes, if we have people present needed If we have the necessary personnel, we will resume You're Gonna Miss It All. And if Tanner's present, I guess we resume ceasefire days. Remember that?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I mean, the other fic has been a while as well, but
Yeah,
Mr.
Miraculous World of Kayleen Bouchier.
Yeah.
At this point, that is probably going to need to be like a pre-recorded thing, like Great Disney Games, because
God.
there's so much. You sound no, you. I should be more scared than you because I have to narrate that.
Well, how is that like gonna be? Never mind.
See, chapter 5 of that story has so much pre-recorded dialogue from the Chloe and Rose actors that trying to play that live while we're streaming would just be disastrous.
Mm. Am I gonna have to do more
But that's
editing?
what makes it fun.
If you're willing, I mean, you didn't do much editing for the Great Disney. Gonna be fine.
I mean, I still like had to put the things together at the end.
Yes, I'm very grateful for that, though. A sizable portion was done by Miss Flexman.
Yeah, but still.
So, yes, I guess you and or her will be getting calls from me very soon. Have fun.
Oh, great.
And I am not legally obligated to say this into Alexander Flexman's channel, folks. She has been posting vlogs and posting her concert performances. Her music is good. Go give it a listen.
Yeah.
So yes, we have stuff to do. We just need the people for it, and I need money.
Yeah.
Aside from that, that should be more or less future plans at the moment. Like we may put Storytime on break, another one, for like a month because I need to actually focus on like another project with Joey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're the book, right?
Yes, the bane of my existence. So
Mm.
yes, Storytime may go on an official break soon instead of the random adventures of the void we seem to keep having. I guess that's a question. Radoran, I probably asked you this months ago, but I guess what kind of story would you like to read?
Dude, I'm here to read anything.
He's just along for the ride.
Like, listen, a lot of the stuff you guys pull is cartoons, Western cartoons.
Yeah.
My cartoon experience is very limited to Nickelodeon.
Oh, fair.
We read a Rugrats story. Were you there for the reread? I'm wondering.
I think so. But like it's like mid to late 2000s Nickelodeon. Like I didn't see Rugrats. I didn't see what was it?
Angry Beavers.
Mm.
No. Was Ren and Stimpy Nickelodeon?
Yes, like early 90s Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
There was a great story that was like a Nickelodeon game Fusion Fall that was published in like the late 2000s or early 2010s. I think it's gone now, unfortunately.
Rip.
Like I loved that story. I'm sorry. I hate when people take down their fan fiction.
Hey, when what?
I hate when people take down their fan fiction.
Oh, true. Yeah. I hate that too.
I've been trying for like upwards of 20 years to find a Pokemon versus Digimon story. I think it's just lost to the void now.
I guess, like, for a lot of this stuff, they, write it when they're, like, teenagers and stuff, and there's like, oh, this cringe, I don't want to remember my, teenage years.
That's why you publish.
Yeah, I feel
That's why.
that.
Yeah, no, I
feel
get it. I
that.
mean, I deleted my own fanfics, so I get it.
Coward.
There we go. But yeah, you want to leave the cringe behind? I think all of us are kind of cringe during teenage years.
Yeah, I mean that's the time to be cringe.
Yeah.
So you're saying I should have started story time when I was a teenager instead of, a 20-something?
Oh.
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Oh, this show would be completely different.
My point is, Scrappy, I am
You're a simp, I get it.
I'm a simp for anime girls.
True.
And you don't want to do a lot of stuff that only involves girls. you want a more diverse cast. So
I
unfortunately,
want a more diverse voice cast. Like,
I mean, we used to do a lot of stuff with just primarily like girl casts, but like
yeah, it hurt my lungs.
you should have been here from the start.
So unfortunately, Scrappy, it seems that I don't want to find anything. Two, I'm not a fan fiction person. Technically, yes, I do read doujins,
Right.
which are fan fiction in a sense, but they're comics, not written word.
Right.
So I can't really recommend anything there.
Yeah, think about it.
So for what would I like to read? To just give me something to read. That's it.
Okay, Tenchi Muyo fanfic. I'll look into that. Oh dear. Okay, so we have a backlog that we still need to get through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's that Toho Kingdom Hearts story.
Yeah, I mean, you brought that up numerous times. Like, we could just like rip the band-aid off, I guess. But I remember it being kind of long.
We need more people. We need more people for that.
Unless you want to voice like 20 characters.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be great content.
I mean, Total Drama Equestria got more views and stuff. So
That's true. We got one of the authors on that.
Yeah, and we are sorry we took so long to respond. Like the people who ran the channel did not actually check our comment.
Yeah, I mean, I don't usually log into the C's account, so.
Well, I, on the other hand, am a hyper obsessed weirdo. So if you want to comment on a story time video, I might actually notice.
Yeah, I just don't like switching channels because then it just messes with my recommendeds.
Just log in and log out. Simple as.
Yeah, but it's annoying.
Apparently, the new trend for 2026 is called friction maxing. Just
What?
trying to friction
What?
maxing.
Okay, this first I've heard of this.
Actually embracing some of the minor annoyances and me who hates friction of all kinds. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should get into that. I think we all should get into that. I'm at the point I just can't.
To be fair, some forms of convenience are shit.
Yes, so let's.
So maybe the friction is worth it.
Maybe
Make things feel like they're worth things again. Watch this ramble be longer than our time reading the story.
I think it kind of is at this point.
I think it is.
About even. So
I think this is fine. Like we've reached like the 40-minute mark. Or we're about to reach 40 minutes. Like this is fine.
So yeah, we're good. Sorry, folks, for the short one, but we had to do things a bit differently today.
Yeah, Petriva just kind of died on us.
Yeah, Pedriva, I do hope you're all right with at the moment. I hope you're like just asleep or something.
Yeah.
So we will return with either not till we make our ascent.
No, I
Ottermelon's other
wish.
story.
I wish.
We will return to You're Gonna Miss It All or Ceasefire Days or something else the next episode.
Or nothing at all. You never know with story time. We might just cease to be and we'll be gone for like 5 months. Yeah, should I just stop it there? I don't think we're gonna.
Let's say an actual goodbye for once instead of just cutting off.
Okay, fine.
So this has been Storytime with Scrappy and Friends. I am again Scrappy Fan 92. With me again, we're Harry and Radoran.
Yo.
Thank you all for your time and have a wonderful night.
Goodbye.